Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to London. You guys have seen me do this before, so you know how this works. We have $100, and we are going to see how long we can survive in one of the most expensive cities in the world. Going through this challenge, we have 3 rules that we need to follow. The first one, very simple. We only get to start with $100. But that's not even as much as you think it is, because here in London, they don't use dollars. They use the Great British Pound, which is like 30% stronger than our dollars. So it's actually like we have $70 worth of spending currency here. And London is one of the most expensive cities in the world, so this is going to be very tough. The second rule is that we are allowed to make money. We can do whatever it takes to be able to earn extra income. The only stipulations are that I cannot use any of my existing influence to do that. I can't use my YouTube account, TikTok. I need to do this in a way that if you flew to London tomorrow, you could do this too. The third rule is a new addition in this season, and it says that we are only allowed to shop at a particular place once. This means that if we're able to find a really good deal on some like ramen noodles, we can only go there one time. This is supposed to help me find better deals consistently, rather than just finding one thing and hunkering down. Do you guys want some Lebanese food? I actually really want some more minutia. Minutia is the folded pizza thing that I was so fond of back in Lebanon. I noticed that they have a lot of parks that are private. Like, the general public is not allowed to go into that park right there. My first goal right now is to head to a coffee shop where they've got Wi-Fi, because I don't even know where I'm going to be sleeping tonight, and we need to sit down, we need to get a hostel, maybe get a little bit of work done to earn some money. I didn't really plan this very well. I sort of chose to come to London at the last minute, so I don't know anything about anything. But I do know baked goods when I see them. Let's go get some food. Oh my god, I got 2 of the chocolate croissant things that I normally get. They were $4.03. I didn't even know that they were that expensive. He didn't tell me what the price was until I was already being wrung out. But you can see how much money we have left up there. That's going to keep count of how much we've spent. They're not even hot, they're cold. God damn it. I do, however, see a couple coffee shops over there. We've got a cafe there, we've got a Starbucks there. Let's go compare prices and see if they're competitive. They are charging over $3.50 for a cappuccino there. And of course, Starbucks is even more expensive than that. I remember complaining about how expensive a cappuccino was in Turkey when it was $1.20. I miss those days. I think the general conclusion is that we cannot use coffee shop Wi-Fi here. It's too expensive to buy coffee to be able to sit in their thing, so we either need to find public Wi-Fi, or we need to use my cell phone data and find like a fucking park bench to sit on. Apparently you're not allowed to drive anti-socially here. What does that even mean? Do people typically drive socially? It's hard for me to describe just how gloomy this place is. There's basically nobody around. I'm in downtown London. I don't know. My stomach is still just... I do not like how expensive that breakfast was. Those little chocolate biscuit things. Oh my god, it's so expensive here. Look at how fancy this is. Oh, look at that. They have the telephone booths. We got a... Oh, I think they're just props. Yeah, I don't think they do anything. Damn. I think I found a park up here that we can use to sit down and crack open the tablet. This seems like a good place as any to sit down and start working. Okay, I guess this is going to be our office for today. I'm using the wireless hotspot for my phone to give me internet connection, and at least I've got a view, I guess. We need to find a hostel. We need to find out where we're going to be sleeping tonight, because it looks like it's going to rain again, and I don't want to be out here for that long. And I also want to find some work. To find out where we're going to be sleeping, we're going to be using an app called Hostel World. You can find this on the App Store or the Play Store. But this is what I've used for all of my travels to be able to find cheap accommodation. And if we look this up in London right now for the next couple days for one guest, we can see that the cheapest hostel we can get right now is like $14, $15. That is 50% more expensive than it was in Poland, and like 3 times as expensive as Ukraine. In Ukraine, you can get a hostel for like $6 a night. So yeah, that means that we are going to be about a third. We're going to be able to last about a third as long as we did in Ukraine. Okay, so it looks like we are about an hour and 30 minutes away from our hostel, so we better get to walking. Ugh. I found an amusement park. How much do you bet it costs to go there? I bet it's like 50 bucks to get in. No thank you. Just going off the signs, it looks like the place I'm in right now is called Hyde Park, and they have an ice skating ring here. Look at this. Look at how like big and bold their street addresses are. I wish we did this in America. This would make it so much easier to find out like where you are. This is great. It's raining here, obviously. It's London, and I don't have an umbrella, so this rain is starting to get really troublesome. I hope that I don't have to buy an umbrella. I think I might need to. Okay, so I was going to go to the hostel and we were going to go check in, but it is so nice for photography out here. The lighting is perfect. Everything is pretty. So let's go break out the camera and take some pictures. Oh, my bag is soaking wet from all the rain. Okay, we got the camera. Let's go do some architectural photography. One of the first things I want to do is I want to accentuate the rain on the ground and I want to use it in the reflection. So we're going to come down really low right here. And then we're going to shoot like this. I also want to get a picture of the Harry Potter buses. We don't have buses like this in America. I just remembered that my camera is not waterproof, so might need to stop this. I've been walking for about 3 hours now, and it looks like we're starting to leave the cobblestone houses and we're starting to enter like more modern parts of the city. This city can just not figure out what kind of weather it wants. It's like started and stopped raining 4 or 5 times in my walk here. I'm not complaining, I like that it's not raining anymore, but still, it's really temperamental. I wonder how these people get any vitamin D. There's like no sun. You guys want to see something funny? You remember how in Greece they advertise lots of whiskey at the bus stops? Look what they're advertising here at the bus stops. Like, look at how fancy they are trying to make McDonald's seem. They've got like fucking gold for McDonald's. I wonder how expensive McDonald's actually is here. If they're treating it like a luxury brand. Check it out. I remember this coffee shop from Poland. They had really expensive cappuccino. And it's raining again, so time to put the camera away. Here we are. After 2 hours of walking, we have finally arrived at the hostel. Let's go check it out. Okay, got our bed sheets. Let's go head up to the room. This is what the hostel looks like. You can see we've got a locker right here. My bed is the one up here. It's a little cubby hole with a bathroom. Let's come up here because I want to show you guys something. So there's not an actual outlet up here. They've got a little light for us, but the only access to electricity we have is this USB port. So I might need to get creative with how I charge my stuff. This room was $15 a night. So you can see that deducted from up here. That means we've almost spent $20 already. Okay, we've checked in the hostel. I cannot believe that we've already spent almost $20 in the first 6 hours. That's insane. But we're gonna go spend more because I am starving and I want food. Now, I've heard in the comments in my last video that there's a place here in London called Tesco, and they've got a really good meal deal for like £3, which is like $4. So we're gonna go find a Tesco and see if we can't get a good deal. Oh, wait, no. Instead, we're gonna go to Lidl. I remember this place from Poland, and I know that it is incredibly cheap. See, check this out. This is the same thing we got at a bakery for breakfast today, except we can see that the price is a quarter of what we paid there. So this is definitely where we need to do our shopping. Oh, and check this out. They've got a sale on milk, too. Let's get that.
Select another option.
Check it out, $2.15.
Finish and pay.
Okay, do you guys want to see what all we got? You guys are going to be impressed. Check it out. This was $2.89. We got 2 donuts, we got 2 rolls with cheese on them, we got a pizza, and we got this milk. $2.89. This is fantastic. They don't really sell soda though, so this milk was the best I could find. It's good that it was on sale though. Most of the food is just pastries and bread, so that's why I got the pizza, so I can get some kind of nutrients. It's still mostly just bread though. Oh my god, it just dawned on me that I can't shop there anymore because of the 3rd rule. I don't think I like that rule anymore. This is great. This milk reminds me of school. Do you guys remember those little cardboard cartons that you would have to like bend and pop out? God, those are the days. I remember the hamburgers that they made for us at school. They were like super thin and they had like a very distinct taste. Like school hamburgers have a very, you cannot get that flavor from any other burger place. School hamburgers. There we go. I've been fed. I've got my hostel set up. So I've got all of my basic necessities met. It's time to start earning some money. I'm going to try to explain this for anybody that's not familiar with what this account is right here. But back when I was doing this $100 series in Ukraine, I knew that to be able to make money, I would need some kind of social media outreach. Social media helps with this kind of stuff. So I made this account. I have never showed this name to anybody. I have not shown my face in it. I did this so that you could see that you could do this too. You could start a brand new TikTok account right now and start using this for affiliate marketing. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be making an ad for some little app somewhere, and then we get like 30 cents for everybody that downloads the app using our link. There are a bunch of rules for what I'm allowed to say in the ad and what I'm not allowed to say from the actual app itself. But another rule that I need to follow is I'm not allowed to show my face in the ad because, like I said, I'm kind of famous on TikTok and I don't want anybody doing that just because they know me. So we have to make an ad and I can't show my face in it. Here is a list of all of the different apps that we could create ads for. I've already done SweatLink in the last season. We made like 50 bucks doing that. But Dice Streams looks pretty good. We can get $5.50 for every person that installs it. So yeah, let's go make an ad for this Dice Streams game. You can see that how much we get paid depends on where the person is at. So for example, somebody in Great Britain installing this, we would get $5.50 if they were on Android, and we would get $1.25 if they were on iPhone or iOS. But these are the countries that'll pay us, so let's go make an ad for Dice Dreams. If you have an iPhone, you're probably used to getting all of the best apps first. And that's because people on iOS devices tend to spend more money, so it's more profitable for developers to make things for iOS. But that is not true for sweepstakes and lottery style apps, because Apple has very restrictive policies for what those apps are allowed to do. Take a look at this right here. It's called Dice Dreams. Look at the difference between this app on Android and this app on iOS, and you'll see that sometimes being on iOS isn't the best thing. There's a link in the bio. You guys know the deal. But if you have an Android and you have an iPhone, try it on both of them and look at the difference. I'm not actually going to go into the difference between Apple or iOS in the ad because I want them to install it on both of them, and I get paid for both of the installs. So I'm going to leave that up to them so that they can try to experiment and find out what the differences are while I get paid. And I'm also confident that, that will stoke some of the Apple versus Android fanboys to go up there and see what their site is getting. So I think that that will be an effective ad without actually talking about the content of the app at all. It's starting to get dark and it's only 4 p.m. Winter is definitely here. While I'm in London, that is a goal of mine. I want to go to the top floor of a bus. That looks so cool. Oh, that looks so cool. Right now, I'm considering whether or not I should go to an ATM and withdraw cash. All of the places I've been to so far have let me use my card, but I'm not sure if that's going to continue. I'm not even sure what currency they use here. I know that they use pounds. They also use like quints or quants or squids or something. I might need cash. So I want to show you guys something. I want to show you just how much I have walked today. I have my smartwatch right here, which I use to track all of my like walking and whatnot. And you can see that from this morning to the hostel that we're at right now, I have walked over 7 miles. I'm pretty proud of that. And if you take account all of the walking that I've done today, it's almost 12 miles. Like, I burn a fair few calories just walking around. There is a place called Poundland here, which is basically Britain's version of a Dollar Tree. Everything is a pound. Let's go find out what we can get. Looking at the milk right here, the expired milk that we got at the Lidl is still cheaper than the milk that we got here, so we're still gonna shop for milk there. Oh, check it out though. We can get sodas for cheaper, for like actually 50% cheaper than if we were buying them at a regular store. We're gonna do that. Oh my, look at this. Okay, so these are Snickers Duos. This means that you've got 2 Snickers in here, and you can get 2 of them for £1. So that means we can get essentially 4 Snickers for £1, which is like $1.30. 4 Snickers for $1.30. Who am I kidding? I can't justify that. That's too much sugar, even for me. Okay, so we're just keeping the Diet Cola. I need to be careful shopping here because of rule number 3. Once I'm done shopping here, I cannot come back here again. So I need to be careful. I think instead I'm gonna get these sour gummy worms because this will give me something to snack on for much longer than, ooh, Sour Patch Kids. Yes, this is what we're doing instead. Look at that. That is more than £1. Look at them over here trying to, just like Dollar Tree. Oh my God, look at this. They have flips. Let's get out of the way. They have flips. These are my favorite thing. Oh, okay. Pretzels or Sour Patch Kids? The Sour Patch Kids win. Yeah, it looks like a bunch of stuff is actually more than £1. So, yeah, that's a misnomer. Yes, this is all that I'm gonna get. It's cool that all of their things are automatic, so you don't even need to like talk to cashiers or anything. And I can just use my debit card. It's pretty nifty. Oh my God, this was $2.69. I keep forgetting how weak the dollar is compared to the British pound. So I see £2 and I think, oh, that's cheap. It's not. $2.69. Grr. Check this out. So you can see right here, you see signs that say to let. Now, if you're not from England, you might not know what that means, but apparently that means to rent. It took me like 5 seconds to figure that out. We both speak English. Everybody here speaks English, but their English is just like different from ours. I was in the store earlier and I heard some people talking about going to the loo. Going to the loo. That means bathroom. I want to give you guys a heads up on the Sour Patch Kids here though. They're different than the Sour Patch Kids that we have in America. Like these ones, they're really gummy. I'm not sure if you are like a Sour Patch Kids connoisseur, but you know that they're kind of stiff. The ones here, they're really gummy. And they've got a different flavor, like this black one. This is not one that we have in America, and it tastes weird. I know my Sour Patch Kids. They do still have the red ones though, so that's good. We all know that these are the best type of Sour Patch Kids. I should have got the pretzels, damn it. And I can't even go back there later to get some because I'm not allowed to shop at that store again. Damn it. Oh, hey, check this out. See that right there? That is, zoom in, come on. Yeah, that is a Taco Bell. They have a Taco Bell here in London. I'm really curious what that's like. Like, Mexico is really far away from here. That is the end of day number 1 of trying to live on $100 here in London. And as you can see, we're not doing that great. We have already spent almost $25 so far. Our daily average is $24.61 at the end of day 1. And I don't think it's going to get better from here. So I say we have maybe 3 days left. If you guys want to see what happens tomorrow, you can click this card right here. And if you want to see what happened yesterday, click this card.